Let's put a nuclear power plant right next to the Rift Station. That can only be a good thing. Actually, hold on. I want to make sure I build it as high level as possible. We'll give 3,000 energy per second. Mark, sorry about the though question. I'm currently writing a script for a guy in another game, but as I'm writing it, I'm really stuck. It'd be funnier just forward. Can you help? What would you want me to do? Like, I'm not gonna make jokes for you. I'm not really sure what it is you're asking of me. All right, so this is gonna take a few minutes.
New technology has been developed. New
I could
blueprints are available for crafting.
also make another mountain of shoot, I made them low level. I can't hold the button for build at max level and use a movement key at the same time. We're gonna get hella batteries. Pretty sure they're talking about the balance between info and humor in the guide. If I'm doing a guide, usually the main thing is information. But that's me, that's my thing. So it's like, the main thing's information, and then I might slip in a couple, like there are some videos I've done that have like one joke. There are some guides I've done that have one joke. There's others that have had like 5, and that's over like a 10-minute video. It's just when I see an opportunity, I'll slip a joke in. And sometimes that makes it funnier because it's completely unexpected, and sometimes it's just like, you know, it's not needed at all. Then there's other times where there's some other content creator, they might make a guide, and the main point is humor, you know?
Technology has been developed.
Like,
Blueprints are available for crafting.
I remember, who was it? There was a YouTuber I watched once, it was back when I played League of Legends, that made a guide for the Wizard Lizard build. And it was memes. The whole thing was memes. It wasn't actually a guide. It was something that would only work in like Bronze League. It was silly, and it was hilarious, and it went amazing. It did amazing, but informative, not really. It was not a way that you would play against any good player. It was just silliness. Joe-Cat? No, it wasn't Joe-Cat. Dude, I can freaking mentally picture his YouTube icon. It's like a duck with a gun or something, but I can't remember his name in this moment. All right, we've doubled our energy storage, and the nuclear thing will be up in 2 minutes. I should focus on info as well. Thank you guys. Sure. Yeah, your stuff doesn't have to follow the same formula mine does. But if you're asking how I do mine, it's info first and then comedy when possible. Hang on a second. It's bugging me now.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
I'm shocked it doesn't immediately come up, honestly. Yeah, it was AP Renekton, the Wizard Lizard. But now there's a ton of them. Huh. There's apparently a YouTuber named Solo Renekton Only. That's it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it quickly. Oh. Also, if is this the first guide you're making, Skyriff? Yes? Okay. So, one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give you is, first of all, if it goes great, that's fantastic. but already be mentally preparing. Like, when you post it, you will see things that you wish you did differently. You know, it's just like the first time you draw a picture, the first time you write a story. It's not going to be perfect the first time. Just already have that mindset that, like, there will be things that aren't perfect, and afterward I will look at those and try to learn from them. I would say I did tens, maybe dozens of guides before I was like truly happy with the product, like way later. Like, I look back at my first one and I cringe really bad. So the mindset's what's important. You're not gonna. I started to say you're not gonna like rise to stardom on the first video. There are some people that do. They are a very small minority, and if it happens to you, that's fantastic, and I will be envious of you. But, you know, just be... The mental fortitude is kind of what I'm getting at. Okay. Alright, we have got nuclear. I could make more than one, but I'm just going to make one. We have got nuclear. We have got double the storage now. We're good to go. Alright. I'm going to quick save it again. This is before we had the bugged ling. And here we go.
Power-up sequence initiated. The energy flux is creating intense electromagnetic waves. I am detecting minor gravitational field disturbances.
The power-up sequence is creating seismic waves. I can feel the ground shaking. The weather is going crazy. It looks like the whole planet is going mad.
I am detecting hordes of creatures moving towards our base from all directions. There are thousands of them. Ashley, this is it.
My hand is trembling. I'm not sure if I'm stressing more about the battle or by opening the
Threw down an auto turret inside the base behind the wall.
Every day fighting
Using grenades and rockets, because they'll get rebuilt. I'm not going to hoard them like I did last time. I'm just going to go absolutely ham and then let them get rebuilt. So I'm down to about half ammunition now on my person.
Base is under attack.
That's fine. Alright, this base with the beautiful, beautiful choke is getting attacked.
A building has been destroyed. One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
Well, random is random. The boss is coming to a different location this time. 2 bosses from the south. What? I'm gonna pull him over here to this choke and then teleport behind it.
One of our buildings was being destroyed.
An energy connector.
There's a third boss. Oh my god, there's 3 bosses? Was there 3 last time?
Warning. Rift station charge-up sequence interrupted.
Again?
Magnetic field stabilization failure. Ashley, our magnetic stabilizer stopped working.
Oh no! The portal has collapsed. The entire procedure is aborted.
The Rift station needs to cool off.
Was it power or was it something else? He said the magnetic stabilizer stopped working. This is so weird. This is the first and second time I failed the final level and it wasn't by dying. Like, I've beaten it and I've died to it. That's it. I've never lived and failed before. Do stabilize? Yeah, they use water, so I could check the pumps. Maybe there's not enough, because there might not be enough water now, so... Yeah, I mean, if that's what it is, we can tackle that. Take away all water from the ground. Oh, you want you guys to vote away my water? Please don't. Okay, so yeah, we've got water here. Oh yeah, it is in the negative. It's plus 300, minus 390. Okay, all right. There's plus 600 mud, minus 300 mud. Okay, so we need more filtering. We can do this with what we have now. What was that? Casual. Thank you for the host. Mukluk Douglas Bell thought to be Reginald Esquire the Fourth. This is Jazzy Festivals the Third. Welcomes you, a casual geeky girl, and your dear viewers to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay. Entertainment is on the way. Crank up the speakers. Don't touch the baker's giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only near the edge. Welcome. We are failing. In before Cass is like, same old, same old. We were at the final fight, the massive fight, and lost to it, but for my first time ever, we didn't lose to it because of combat. We lost to it because the power grid went down or something. Or it could have been coolant. We're building more water lines right now. Okay, now it's plus 400, minus 390. Alright, it's net positive now. You added the fusion, well, we added nuclear that took water too. Nuclear took water, is it fusion? Or fission? Fusion took water, the geostabilizer things took water. What is this thing? Fusion, it's fusion.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Okay. Alright.
Rift Station power-up sequence.
Let's see if that's all it was.
The energy flux is creating intense electromagnetic waves. I am detecting minor gravitational field disturbances.
Alright.
Sequence is creating
So it's taking water, energy, and supercharged plasma. Oh, look at the doohickeys on it. That's pretty.
Looks like the whole planet is going mad.
Geostabilizers take energy and water. Okay.
Moving towards our base from
Alright, and because it's random, they could be coming from like different directions each time.
My hand is trembling. I'm not sure if I'm stressing more about the battle or by opening the connection to Earth. We've been here for so long, every day fighting for survival. We are prepared for the battle. I know we are.
Base is under attack.
Alright, northeast and also west. Okay, the artillery ones are dead. Let's go over here now. Power is still acceptable. Boss at west, southeast is getting hit, but southeast I trust more because it's not getting hit by a boss.
Base is under attack.
Ah, I'm stuck. The artillery is hitting the boss over the wall. But it's also hitting some stuff over the wall.
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
I just dropped down to the red and used a health kit, or repair kit, whatever it's called.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
Okay, boss is down. What's next? There's another boss over here to the east.
A tower has been destroyed.
Base is under attack.
Okay, that boss is down.
Deposit depleted.
Something going on up here. I'm almost out of rockets. I'm looking for the prime targets. Another wave coming from the southeast and the northwest. Is this one fine? What's go- oh. That guy was sniping the wall. That's why the alarm was going off. Do we have invulnerable lings again? Okay. Hopefully we just have to kill most of the stuff. Let's see if we handle everything else if the invulnerable ling is forgivable. We're at 0. We're riding the line of no ammunition. East and northwest. Northwest has a boss. Power's still okay. Just throwing an auto turret down. Just to help out. We're wasting so much ammo shooting this invulnerable ling. I hate it.
Base is under attack.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
Use my repair kit. I took a direct hit. Out of rockets again. Is this endgame? Yeah, this is the finale. Is it something you haven't researched? No, there are no invulnerable lings. Like, there's enemy, like, if you shoot an enemy with something and it can't be affected by that thing, it says resisted. Notice there's nothing that says resisted. This is just a bugged out ling.
I'll steal it!
I will say, this is the bet. Oh, wow. Wait, what's going on up here?
Base is under attack.
There. Okay, there was a... Probably when I redid the pipes, I cut a power
Technology has
line.
been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
I think it's fine, because see at the top it says, like, you just have to survive till it gets to 100. I think we got it. And this would be the first time I ever beat the final fight without losing bases. This was like the most confidently I've ever done it. Try removing the wall and kill it manually. I did that earlier. I actually did that earlier. Like, if I stand... Like, they won't die here. I'm selling the front layer of wall. You get right in their face. Okay, they're hitting me now.
Power-up sequence completed. The quantum gate is stabilized. Ashley, we
All right, so here's one of them.
portal back to Earth.
He's still invulnerable.
It's hard to believe that this moment is finally here.
We are receiving signals from the Earth. Quantum entanglement with the
All right,
station
chat.
on Earth is
We're starting a poll.
You have to manually insert your personal
Pick ending.
synchronization core to confirm the procedure from our side.
Let Earth have this planet, or don't, which is hippie ending. You have 1 minute to vote. You have 1 minute to vote. Pick your ending.
There's so much diverse life on this planet.
Oh, I wrote let Earth have this plane. I made a typo. Let Earth have this planet, or don't, which is the hippie ending.
The planet?
Ashley, your primary objective was to establish a two-way portal back to Earth. Studying the ecosystem is not a priority. Your
There are
quantum
stray bullets
synchronization
going
core
all the
is
way up
paired
here.
with an identical object back on Earth. The pairing is fragile. If we don't finalize the connection now, the quantum entanglement is going to collapse and destroy the rift synchronization cores. If we don't go now, there is no guarantee that we'll ever be able to return to Earth. Ashley, you have to finish the procedure, or the portal will collapse. We won't be able to get back to
Y'all
Earth
have voted
if we don't
hippie ending.
act now.
Let me see, can I turn up the dialogue? Oh, it's already on. It's already on pretty high. I don't understand what I voted for. I'm a true American. Could save and see both endings.
The Rift Power procedure has overloaded the quantum synchronization core. Ashley, the portal is destroyed. We will not be able to open the rift to Earth without that core. Why didn't you finish the procedure?
Opening the portal would only lead to the destruction of this planet. The creatures that we've been fighting were only trying to protect their home. Humanity is just like these creatures. It's an apex predator trying to survive by devouring other species, constantly expanding its territory. We can't stop humanity from colonizing this planet, but we can take more time to study it, to learn how to preserve as much as we can and how to coexist.
They will send someone else to complete this task.
I'm counting on it.
I don't know if I'm counting on it means she's gonna fight the next person. Alright. So, fun little thing
The
here.
Rift synchronization core is destroyed. We can't reconstruct it ourselves. We have failed.
They keep talking for a little bit.
Objective.
I chose a different objective.
Why would you do that? That does not make any sense.
I want to build a new home for humanity on this planet, and I don't want it to be strip-mined, exploited, and destroyed before there's even a chance to create a self-sustainable civilian colony.
We were not tasked with building up a self-sustainable colony. Why do you assume that the planet would be destroyed? That was not the plan for Galatea 37.
You've seen that final attack wave. All of these species from different parts of the planet were working together against us. If the expeditionary forces had stepped through that portal, they'd quickly label this planet as a hostile environment not suitable for human colonization. The local fauna is too aggressive and too dangerous to risk cohabitation.
This is a bold assumption, and even if that were to be true, destroying the portal still does not make any sense. How do you imagine to make these creatures not try to destroy us?
I don't know, but my duty as a scientist is to try to figure out how. There's too much at stake to not try. Destroying the portal only bought us some time. They will reconstruct the Rift synchronization core and prepare a new candidate for this mission. We can't stop humanity from claiming Galatea, but we have to try to prepare it for peaceful colonization.
Ashley, your goals are my goals, and I will always follow your commands.
That's
However,
circling.
please note that I think you are insane.
Thank you, Mr. Riggs. Note taken.
Okay, Miss Crazy Scientist, how do you want to save this world?
I'm glad to have you on board, Mr. Riggs. Let's start with making our presence more friendly to the environment. I think that the first step to creating a self-sustaining economy is to switch from mining resources to cultivating them.
It might be possible, but we are going to have to gather saplings from a lot of flora. Constructing such an amount of cultivators is going to be a huge undertaking.
That's not all. If we want to learn how to live near these creatures, we have to study them. We need to gather research samples for all the species that we've met here.
Roger that, Ashley. This is going to be a long mission.
The longest one, Mr. Riggs. The longest one.
So basically what she's suggesting is like how in some of our mining outposts, we were pumping water into cultivators that was rapidly growing plants, then harvesting those plants over and over and over. And the plants were each, pulling out trace amounts of minerals from the soil. And it allowed us to, it was like, the whole thing to combined was like a mining deposit that never ran out. It was low income, but it never ran out. And she's basically saying like switch from mining to entirely that. And I actually don't know if one ending or the other is canon for going into the expansion, which it was originally supposed to be out 2 months ago, and it got delayed, and I think it comes out in less than a week. just to show you guys, I will show you, for those of you who are seeing the ending of this for the first time, I will show you the other ending now. It's pretty wild, though, that she was so, like, kind of rogue. Because, like, it's like so much of planet Earth apparently invested into sending one candidate to another planet to make this connection. And they sent someone that was just kind of like, oh yeah, aye, sir, aye. Yeah, right. Like, it's kind of amazing that she got to the position that she was in like that. Okay. Here's the other ending.
Audio transmission incoming.
Congratulations, Riftbreaker Novak. You've secured Galaxia 37 for colonization. This is a huge step forward for all of humanity. Our expeditionary forces can start building up a colony. This planet has an abundance of natural resources that will enable our civilization to thrive for centuries to come. Your bravery and persistence will serve as an inspiration for future generations of Riftbreakers. The galaxy is full of planets that are waiting to be discovered and explored. Our new home on Galaxia 37 will allow us to go further than we have ever gone before.
And that is the other ending. So, I guess we'll see pretty quickly in Metal Menace what the canon ending is. Or it's possible Metal Menace might just add more to the campaign and it doesn't really require an ending. I'm not sure. Discovered, explored, and harvested. Yeah. I'll totally come back and not decide to take over the whole planet tree however I want. Yeah. Hey, Mark, what's up, Wee-Wig? All right. Yeah, that's it. That is both endings for the Riftbreaker. So we have now, for the first time ever on this channel, we've done the entire campaign, not only on Brutal, but also versus you guys. And I definitely feel like I'm improving, because that was the most, like, I want to say, like, it was no risk, but it was the closest to no risk I've ever done the final mission. And you guys were draining my money constantly. Like, you guys took like 8,000 carbonium from me like 8 times tonight. So on survival, I have done Brutal Coal Campaign versus you, Brutal Tropical Zone versus you, and we unlocked Acidic Plains. So I could try this next time. I don't even know if I truly don't even know if I can make it to the 10-minute mark on this map. I truly don't even know if I can make it to 10 minutes. It's wild. Because yeah, the starting power options are very poor, very poor. I wonder, it's like if you do custom, can you do the thing for like starting research? What is the sandbox control panel? I don't know what that does. I was wondering if you could start out, it might be too much. I was wondering if you could start out with gas power researched. Because otherwise, it'd just take a long time to get there. But I don't know, we can figure that out next time. All right. Chat, we did it. Thank you guys for the fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it.